Hello, this is Jason for the Edge of Midnight channel. I was feeling a bit down tonight. I think it's because of the news of my mum. We've seen the flame coming out of there, just burning a few old boxes. It's another nice night. No clouds, lots of stars in the sky. Dog barking. I am so glad that I came to the Division forum, that I started to play the game, because I seriously don't know what would have happened to me. I get the feeling that because I've got the community behind me, because I've got followers and subscribers, it's almost like I've got someone who needs me. Someone who, it's family, an extended family, that's what it feels like. That's why I don't mind sharing more than just the normal streams. No way that this focus is going to work, but then again, this is more about me talking. There's a lot of plans that I had that can't happen, but there's a lot of things that can. There's no reason I can't get back into virtual reality. With the camera setup, I can actually set it up so people can watch me play on VR on Twitch. There's no reason I can't try to get into some of my old games. And maybe sometime in the future I might actually leave the house. Oh, there's some heat coming off that. It's toasty warm sitting here. I'm a fan of the series Forged in Fire. It's a great series. If you haven't seen it, you should. One of the reasons we were going to build a huge shed out the back here was I was going to have a small forge. And the first item I was going to forge, was a knife for Paula. First present I ever gave Paula was a knife. She always loved them. It's going to be really strange watching Endgame without her. You see, you got to think, most of the Marvel films that came on the cinema, we watched them 6 months to a year later because Paula couldn't go to the cinema. We had our own little premiere at home. We avoided all the reviews, we avoided all the spoilers, so we could just watch them together in the living room. And I don't have to do that anymore. but I wish I could do that again. The reason I set up this solar panel up here was I was going to, in the end, try to make the house more self-sufficient. You probably noticed when I panned this around before, we've got 4 water butts. I've got the piping in that to connect the roof so that rainwater would come down and fill the water butts. I've got a filtration system using the Berkey, which means that in theory I could have provided fresh drinking water. And four of those panels there, that's just over 1 kilowatt. That's about, yeah, just over 1 kilowatt of power, with the batteries that I've got stacked in the storage shed. Little storage bunker down here. Would have allowed us to run the upstairs. The 3D printer, the computers, the LAN, everything upstairs would have been sorted. Of course, my plan then was to save up the huge amount of money to have an air pump outside the back connected to the house, because one of the biggest things is heating the house. If you can heat the house using a cheaper form of electricity and that, then it goes a long way. Most of the power used from your solar panels and everything else is in the kitchen. Your washer, your cooker, if it's electric, if you've got a main combi boiler and stuff like that, it all draws a huge amount more than anything else. So I didn't think I'd be able to set it up completely. I also wanted to buy a wood burning stove, one of the new eco models that's allowed, because we have pretty much a cemetery that has a huge amount of forests over there, and the amount of wood that falls off those trees, I calculated that I could keep us in heating and cooking with wood. I've got a biofuel in the kitchen. Well, not a biofuel. It's a thermal energy something or other. I don't remember. I haven't had it out. It's a little outdoor cooking system, and you use wood in it or bits and pieces, and it has a USB port at the bottom, and the thermal heat powers a fan. The fan makes the wood burn faster, and at the same time provides enough power to charge a phone. It's a lovely little device. I'll show you one time. I'll bring you outside and do a video on it during the day. It's pretty damn awesome how it works. I've got lots of cool gadgets like that. I've got loads of different solar panels that go on your backpack that are for used when you're out camping. I should do a review of the RAV Power battery chargers, battery banks, because I've got so many of those different ones that I bought to look after power with, and wireless connection internet when you're camping. Well, I've got a system that allows me to have near opti-fiber speed internet. So all these things now, I think I could share that with people. I've got a lot of knowledge on these things. I've got a huge amount of knowledge on dialysis, on home prep for looking after wounds and things like that. Cheap stuff that actually works. In fact, that's what I should do. Yeah. So I'm going to stop this video now, because this is video 1. This is the one outside. The inside one's going to be a lot better.